And that's George Dakon. George Dakon, actually. George Dakon with Odokala. The man who brought us Burger High Life with this one. X-Ray DJ, this is George Dakon.
Odokala na blue and I say indigo.
Well, it depends on who Odokala. I mean,
or not the any color or not the currency.
Where currency means
CD, dollar, naira, pound.
No, sometimes it's the little things. You see.
Nobody has used a little things to achieve anything.
Oh, some have. Some have.
Listen.
Yeah.
Oh, don't need color.
Oh, love has a color.
Been sharing me other currency. Oh.
So you see, the
currency,
the color that he's talking about. It depends on how you want to interpret the color.
Yes.
Anyway, but I still believe that love isn't all about money.
Yes,
it's not all about money.
But it's important.
Well, at the end of the day, you buy something.
Yeah.
If
you live in Kaswa and your lover lives in Amoah, fuel cost crowd will not let the thing work.
Well,
but if you can relocate your lover to East Legon and you also get close to East Legon, or you go to
I say it can work. It can work. It can work because
you see your lover every like once a month too.
Yeah, but that's actually what makes the love better. You see, when you and your partner, when you live at different,
yes,
one is in Casa, one is in Amoah, and you can't meet daily. What happens that the few times that you meet, okay, you spend those times
when you don't take good care of your crops in the farm, pests and diseases attack them.
So you see,
and they become vulnerable.
You are comparing apples to oranges.
Babube.
No. You are comparing apples to oranges. Yeah. So I sincerely believe that.
Ask the boggers abroad who are taking care of their lovers here, whether male or female lovers.
Well, it's a decision they've made.
See the kind of things they are going through.
Oh, but I also know that a lot of the buggers who are out there, they're having fun. When they come around, they enjoy, they go back, and they come again. That's cool. These days, technology, you can be chatting, video calls. It's normal. Why are we making it look like it's difficult?
No currency.
No.
Currency should be a very strong currency.
It's not money. Money is not everything.
Yeah, but money stops all nonsense.
It does, but it's not everything. It's not everything. You see, when you don't have money, you think money is everything. When you get money, that's when you realize that, people say, oh, when you get money, that's the end. But when you get money, that's when your wife tells you that she needs time. Then it tells you that money doesn't answer all nonsense.
So money can't buy love.
L'argent ne fait pas bonheur, right? It doesn't buy happiness. It doesn't bring you happiness all the time.
Then Kimpaluta should review his lines. He said that if you were to go Roma forget the true love.
You see, I have always insisted that you may have a girl who doesn't appreciate love. You see, you may have a girl who doesn't appreciate love, and appreciates money. That's it.
And you have those who don't appreciate money, they appreciate time.
So if your partner appreciates time, the Odokala is the time. So if you think that all there is to life is money,
yes,
that is not the woman for you.
Yeah, okay.
You see, we must stop this habit of always boxing everything into one box. Putting everything into one box and defining it. That's it. No. You see, most of the time, what you don't have is what you look for.
Okay.
Look at it clearly.
What you don't have
is what you look for, or is what excites you. Okay. So the reason I like music is that I can't sing.
Okay.
But so that's what excites you. What you lack excites you. If a woman has money, you're not going to go to her and say, I have money, marry me. No. You're going to go to her and go with something she doesn't like, she doesn't have. So is it the excitement that you come with? Is it that you say funny things? You see, I don't believe in the phrase that he's funny. When they see you, they start laughing. No. You say or do funny things. That may excite the woman, and she wants to spend her life with you. of course, it doesn't mean that you should be a man who cannot afford anything. You must afford something.
At least when you have to break my heart, I must cry in a good car, not in a church.
She'll buy the car herself. She'll buy the car herself.
Oh, no color, no currency.
This one says, Winston, time is money. Good morning. Okay, I hear you. But tell Kojo, there's always somebody who can move, so he should look sharp. Who can have more. Build a strong foundation, then all things can be what? Commercialization of love, you go through gravels.
The foundation, what do you use to build the
foundation?
Understand
the love language well.
What do you use to build the foundation?
It may not be love. It may not be money. It could be something else. I'll end on this note. I don't believe in love like love. I believe that
Charlie, what does shawarma pay?
I eat shawarma.
Anabobati.
I eat shawarma.
What a fufu pay?
I eat all of that.
Charlie, money stuff's all nonsense. So.
Well, but like I told you, I believe that love is simply a means of fulfilling one's selfish desire.
Charlie, have you realized how expensive data is? Even to communicate with the man you love or the woman you love, Charlie, money.
Well, so Odokala, look for the color and enjoy.
If you say Obinti Sano, Adewa Mama Siase, Wajimatum Nakumem, Wama Mishima Yami Jeje, love me.
But I still want to know more about, your Dokala. Kojo thinks that money answers all. It's in the Bible. Money is everything. Sometimes I say, not all the time. If you meet a woman who's from a wealthy home, you're not going to, show her money. The money that you're going to show may probably be chicken change, maybe something small to her. So you go and show her what she lacks. Okay?
To get the access.
Yeah, you should always
to go and show her what she lacks.
Yeah,
you need some foundational elements of your own money to get that access.
You know that sometimes,
and your lotto.
No, sometimes it's only your intelligence that will get you there. Sometimes you come across a woman or a man who's so intelligent that you want to get to know the person. Yes.
Intelligence, experiences, and all those things.
They're
all funded somehow.
You just meet somebody. Look, you meet somebody who's from the poorest of homes.
Yes.
But that guy is just smart, or that lady is just smart.
It's a 2cc11. It's not the
No,
regular.
I have seen it. I've seen it multiple times. I've attended weddings. I know them, and I know where they're both coming from. And I appreciate that. Look, this man and woman are getting married because one, and I've seen it. Look,
they love themselves.
They love themselves.
Yes.
Not just because of the money. William from Gomuapolis. Hey, Gomuapano and Gomuapolis. Teacher Kofi, you are very right. Money isn't everything. So as for us, we don't want everything. We just want money. Everything will come chasing us when we get money. Okay, no problem. This one, Kojo, let's get into the other messages. This one says, In fact, Winston, you are a wise man. And this is from Nanama, it's from a lady. You see, let's see what the men would say. Hi, hello, Winston and Kojo. Please wish my. Okay, we'll get to the birthday shortly. But okay. Let's get to this one. The next one. Let's see. Okay. Look, Kojo. So, I have told you that love is simply a means of fulfilling one's selfish desire. What is it that you lack? What you lack is what you look out for. Okay? So if you meet somebody who wasn't shown love growing up, that person is likely to demand love. If you meet somebody who didn't have a lot of goodies or money growing up, that person looks forward to making money. And so even from a man, and today you hear men say that, you hear men say that.
Yeah.
Okay, so he would also look out for money in a woman. He thinks that a woman's family should have money. I know men who do that. They go out there, they look for a woman with there's a young man in this office who said he wanted to marry a lady, but the only reason was that he wanted to use the lady's mother's Lexus for the wedding. I know he's listening. I'm not going to mention anybody's name, but I know the young man is listening. Every time we raise this issue, he says, he wants to have the wedding, but he was joking actually, because I know he comes from a good home too.
Yeah.
But he says, it's also good when a man gets into a good family. No problem. But I say, Charlie, sometimes, just sometimes, it's not money.
Well, all I can advise young people is that find a skill, find a trade, make money. Trust me, the world we live in now, even to speak your mind, you must have money. To get to sit at the right places, you must have money. You could be as intelligent as possible. If you are not building capacity and creating value for yourself financially, a lot of doors will be closed to you. Even doors to your hearts and other people's hearts. So for me, I'll say, find money. Money stops all nonsense. Yes, that's my position.
Okay, well, I say, do what makes you happy. It's as simple as that. Yeah, that's another one from George Dakun. This one says, the one who owns time has already been giving love or has money already. Marriages are struggling now because of money. So you've made my point for me. I see. You look for what you don't have. So if I have money, you're not bringing me money. You're bringing me what I lack, okay? Anyway, look, Let me tell you, at Omni Basic Bank, your security is their priority. And so before engaging any financial offer or investment opportunity, please take a moment to confirm through the official channels. Remember, Omni Basic Bank will never request your PIN, password, card details, OTP, or any confidential information via phone calls, SMS, email, or social media. Always rely on their verified communication channels and avoid sharing sensitive information with unverified sources. For assistance, please call our 24/7 contact center on 0307 086 or 0302 758 555 or 0800 100 790. Omni Basic Bank, not just another bank.
And you know, these days some mattresses are being made from all kinds of unsafe materials that are not fit for sleeping surfaces, right? And these mattresses may be cheap, but they can be harmful to your health. And they don't meet Ghana safety standards, and it will end up costing you so much more. So don't buy those inferior and cheap mattresses. They may seem like a good deal now, but look, don't fall for the trap. And if you need that mattress that offers you unmatched quality and durability for your home, make that smart choice. Get Latex Foam mattresses, the tried and tested brand we all love for almost 60 years now. You can talk to Latex Foam by calling the Accra office on 0302 231155 or the Kumasi office on 032 202 9365, or you go to latexfoamghana.com to get your Latex Foam mattresses. Do not settle for less. Go for quality, buy Latex Foam. Else you do yourself. Latex Foam is your partner for life.
Kojo, someone sent me a message. He says, my brother, it's been a while. What are you saying this morning? That money doesn't do what? My brother, be careful. You are talking grammar, my brother. This one says, you can't even have what? Erection if you don't have money. Hey, I said, no.
Did he mean election?
No. Anyway, look, Bank of Africa is inviting you to reactivate your dormant account today. Discover their refreshed range of products and services, from the enhanced SME support facility to the convenience of a USD debit card, credit card, and much more. Updating your account is easy. Simply visit any Bank of Africa branch with your Ghana card. For any assistance, call Bank of Africa on 0302 429 333 or 0302 249 690. Bank of Africa, strong as a group, as close as a partner.
And if you're an electrician, an estate developer, a contractor, a dealer in electrical cables and accessories, and you're looking for premium quality materials for your homes and your projects, talk to San Cablo today. They have made in Ghana cables with 99.99% pure copper, and it's certified and approved by the Ghana Standards Authority and the Energy Commission. So for your flexi cables, your switches, your sockets, your multi-lamp holders, and many more, talk to San Cablo today. If you go to any leading electrical shop, ask for San Cablo cables and accessories. For bulk purchase, call 024 337 4034 024 467 8015. San Cablo, Lights in Africa. San Cablo from Side Go House. Now we be the plug.
And Total Energies announces, for the information of the general investment public, that the 50th annual general meeting of shareholders of the company will be held in person as well as virtually and streamed live to all shareholders from the Wesley Towers number 3 Ambassadorial Enclave, Accra, on Thursday the 25th of June 2026 at 11 a.m.
Now, if you need water tanks, the Syntex tank range of tanks are ready for you for any purpose, for your industrial setup, for your homes, for your office buildings, for your farms, for any purpose. Just talk to Syntex today. It's a tank with a tortoise on it. It's built to last and it's durable, built to handle our Ghanaian weather, and Syntex has your back 247. So join the Syntex family today and enjoy the water storage that's tough like a tortoise. You can call them on 0244 335 168, or you find one of their 400 agents nationwide. You can also shop online at syntexgh.com. Syntex tank, strong, tough.
You know, life moves fast, so should your insurance. And with the Glyco Life app, managing your life policies now as easy as checking your socials, track your policy, pay premiums, submit claims, and download documents all on your phone, anytime, anywhere. No queues, no paperwork, no stress. Just tap, scroll, and you're sorted. Download the Glyco Life app now on the Play Store, App Store. Glyco, we cushion you for life.
And Franco is your leading mobile phone, accessories, and electronic retail outlet. They have Nokia, Samsungs, iPhones, smart TVs, Franco air conditioners, chest freezers and refrigerators, washing machines, microwaves, blenders, generators, gas and electric stoves, and CCTVs as well. Now, if you're shopping online, you get up to 40% discount. So download the Franco Trading app now. It's called Franco on the Google Play Store, or you visit their website francotrading.com. You can also call them on 0246 422338. Franco is still phone papa.
Great. Stay with us. We'll return with sports and birthday messages here on the Super Morning Show.
Charlie, trim I'm nice. I get some serious meeting. Allah, motion. But Charlie, no credit today. Oh, but you relax. Momo day.
Hey, what funny.
Yes, so I borrow small, sort myself out, I pay back. We move. Spoil day. Ah, Charlie, you sure say you dey pay back? Yes, so that anytime somebody else they need them, Momo day. Be like I for can't borrow some more. Hey, you this boy. Don't go there and disgrace yourself. Allah, motion.
Responsible borrowing be the real flexo for today's needs and tomorrow's dreams. Borrow, sort them, pay back. Momo Day.
For 130 years, Standard Chartered has been there for Ghana and for you, supporting your financial aspirations and driving your business ambitions, opening doors to new possibilities, turning small dreams into big realities, and bringing banking to the palm of your hands. For 130 years, we have been there, empowering the next generation to soar higher. And as always, we believe we can achieve even more together. This year, as we celebrate 130 years of operations in Ghana, we look into the future with you because we are bringing 130 years of expertise to power your wealth and business ambitions, 130 years of heritage to power your aspirations. Let's partner for progress. Standard Chartered, here for good.
Welcome back. Time now for birthday messages here on the Super Morning Show, brought to us by MTN. Everywhere you go. And Bank of Africa, BOA Pay from Bank of Africa offers a hassle-free solution for fee collection and other payments. Call us or chat Fafa at boaghana.com for details. And also Franco Trading Enterprise, Steel, phone, Papa Fee. Let's see whose birthday it is today. I've got loads of them here on the Super Morning Show. Okay, let's see.
This one says, hello Winston and Kojo, please wish my daughter Christelle Soga, a Form 2 student of Northridge Lyceum School, a blessed happy birthday. I pray for wisdom and academic excellence from Mom Justine Soga of DHL Express Head Office.
This one says, happy birthday to Antoinette Kofi, who is the Chief Finance Officer of MTN Ghana. The message says, may God make you a companion of princes and put you in places of honor. We love you dearly. And from us also at the Multimedia Group to you, Antoinette Kofi. This one says, happy boom blessed birthday to Telma Araba Ohui Agri of Ghana Health Service. You are cherished and an inspiration to many amongst us, and your commitment to deeds of the Children's Service is deeply appreciated. May your days be joyous and filled with blessings from God Almighty. Happy blessed birthday, Thelma, one from Ascona and all members of James Richard Owusu Memorial Methodist Church.
And this message says, kindly wish my niece Ira Efia Ansa Ode a happy 20th birthday for me. This is from Fred at Gepa, and you have a long one from Jonas Tinkran going to about 6 or 8 people. He says, super awesome happy birthday to Esther Boame and Edward Mensah, professional teachers, Samala Jeti and Matthias Ochini, Inside Pone, Nashika Star Girl, a sports journalist, Joseph Oforikwe, and Mr. Emmanuel Arthur of Darak Eagle Wings School. And this is from Jonas Tinkran.
Okay, so we can get into the sports
we have
center.
one more, a final one. Happy birthday to Ivan Wilson Galley of Tema Parents Association School. The Wilson Galley family warmly wishes you abundant blessings, good health, and many more wonderful years. And this is from Papa and Son Latte Ekwapim, and also from Dad, Mommy, Shika, Dr. Brian, and Angel. To you, Ivan.
Great, let's get into the sports center now. Proudly brought to us by MTN. Switch to MTN's eSIM. Download my MTN app to go SIMless today. Standard Chartered Bank, here for good. DSTV, the biggest football tournament, is here, and DSTV is giving you front row seats to all the action live. It's the FIFA World Cup 2026, and at that time when everything can wait, even sleep can wait. DSTV, your home of entertainment and high sense everyday prices for everyday people.
Now, for over 130 years, Standard Chartered has been more than a bank. They've been a partner in progress, from helping establish Ghana's financial system to building businesses and connecting them to the world. From helping generations grow and protect their wealth to powering innovation and helping communities thrive. Today, Standard Chartered stands on 130 years of heritage to power your ambitions and unlock opportunities. 130 years of expertise to drive cross-border connections that move businesses forward, support your financial and wealth aspirations, and to sustainably impact communities. As always, Standard Chartered believes we can achieve more by partnering together. Standard Chartered is here for good.
And guys, quick question. When was the last time you actually enjoyed standing in a queue? Well, I'm sure nobody enjoys that. I don't enjoy it. So whether it's at the bank or the grocery store, nobody has time for that. And that's why I'm loving the new move from MTN. So if you want to switch to an eSIM, MTN has flipped the script and you can literally set up your eSIM yourself right from your couch. No queues, no waiting, no ticket. Just open the My MTN app, follow the steps, and boom, you're live. It's the ultimate life hack. So grab your phone, download the My MTN app if you haven't already, and skip the queue today.
Winston, let me add one final birthday message.
Sure.
If I don't do this, today is the birthday of Rodri O2. It's from your mother, Mrs. Lydia O2, and from your father, Mr. O2 as well. You're a national service person at the National Petroleum Authority, and the message from your parents is that they love you so much. Now, if you are looking for premium electronics and home appliances at unbeatable value, Hisense is ready. They've opened their doors for you. From everything: televisions, refrigerators, chest freezers, air conditioners, laser TVs, gas cookers, washing machines, smartphones, sound systems, water dispensers, microwaves, blenders, rice cookers, kettles, irons, air fryers, everything you need. They've got it at Hisense, and they have branches everywhere in East Legon, Kiseman, Achimota Mall, North Industrial Area, Accra Opera Square, Accra Tudu, Dansoman, La Paz, West Hills Mall, Broadcasting, Kasua, Bachuna, Junction Mall, Tema Community 1, Tema Community 25. I'm right here, Afienya Mataheko, and Hacho. In Kumasi, you can find Hisense at the Kumasi City Mall, Kumasi Dum Post Office, Kumasi Tafo, Kumasi Tanoso, in Mankesima as well, Takra De, Takra Obuasi, Koforidua, Hohoi, Sunyang, Techiman, Tamale, and very soon, Tumu. Yes, and you can shop at hisense.com.gh. You can call them on 0302 550000 and follow their social media handles, Hisense Ghana. Hisense is best for quality, best for durability, best for energy efficiency, best for affordability, best for style, best for technology. Everyday prices for everyday people. And my everyday man is here. Fentio Tahiru. Fentio
Joseph
from Tumu.
Oh, I have a birthday shout. Today is my councillor's birthday. 70 years of age.
Your councillor?
Mrs. Akusiadot.
The one who cancelled you.
Oh, yes.
For your wedding.
Me and my wife. Yes.
The counselling went very well.
And she should be very proud of where we are.
We should send her one sheep.
Oh, yes.
For her 70th.
And 70th is a big deal.
Yes.
It's a big deal.
And
so
Mrs.
Akusiadot.
Huh? Or you can make it $7,000. It's symbolic.
7,000 everything. 7,000 naira, 7,000 cedis, 7,000 sheep, and also 7,000 chicken, 7,000 tubers of yam. 70 is a big deal.
Yeah.
So happy birthday to you, Mrs. Akoto. Kojo Akoto Boateng, thank you very much. Good morning to all of you. Welcome aboard to the Joy Sports Center with me, Fentio Tahiru Fentio. And after all the brouhaha, we finally have the 26 players that will represent Ghana at the World Cup. Last night, around midnight, the Ghana Football Association dropped the 26-man squad for the World Cup. As highly predicted, only 2 players have been dropped from the team, and those 2 players are the 2 goalkeepers. Okay, so there is Riversing, the Ajax youngster, and Solomon Agbasi. Only those 2 have not been named in the final squad. However, Agbasi will be traveling with the team as a 27th player in case of injury to one of the goalkeepers. Here is Carlos Queiroz explaining Agbasi's inclusion.
So we are with eyes in the future, in the next step immediately. This is the main and the first reason. But the second reason it is to sustain the training and preparation of the team and cover As I said, the eventual situation of replacement, because if we're forced to make that decision, which I expect that doesn't happen, but if we're forced to make that decision, he's ready. He's ready to compete. He's ready to be part of the team. He's ready to perform.
So that's Carlos Queiroz, the Black Stars head coach. There was also one late change which was forced only yesterday. Alexander Djiku, he's been confirmed to be out of the World Cup. He's now sidelined for at least 6 weeks with a hamstring injury that he picked up the week before Ghana's team went into camp. He's now been replaced by Derek Lucasen, who plays for a Cypriot club, Paphos. His centre-back partner in that team is 39-year-old David Luiz, formerly of Chelsea. Here's Queiroz on the Djiku situation.
It is one of those moments in the game that we don't like, that we regret. Very unfortunately, things happen, and Djiku got one injury during the cup final. It was a very, very difficult decision, because all of us, we know how much we're going to miss him during this competition. He's a great guy, great professional. I didn't have the opportunity to work with him directly, but it was close from me during these 2 months. They don't even know how many hours I spent with them in the videos and talking with the people around them. But that's part of the game. We have to accept now.
So that's Carlos Queiroz explaining Alexander Djiku's absence. Yesterday, Djiku flew to Barcelona to see a specialist in an attempt to try and be fit and get fit for the tournament, but it just wasn't possible. So then he will be a big miss at this World Cup. Alexander Djiku, as explained by Joy Sports analyst Sijofe Philip and Daniel Cranton.
Right, it's a disaster. It really is. For any country, any team in the world, when you lose your first choice centre-back partnership, it's devastating, because it's sometimes the foundation on which you build everything. Yeah. When you know how well they can defend, how well they can play, how they influence the game from their positions. But as sports goes, it's also an opportunity for those other players who have been waiting for their moment to step it up. And tournaments are funny, because tournaments normally give birth to unknown superstars and give them the opportunity to show what they've got. So now it's up to Upon prepared to step up as a leader, Mumin to step in. Lucas has joined the camp. Ajete is already there.
Can replace the defending style, but I think the leadership is very difficult for you to replace. He's that voice at the back. He steadies the ship. He's been across like the last 3 major tournaments. He's been there. Yeah. It's a massive blow for the Black Stars. But when I look at Lucasen coming in, I think the style is kind of similar. They have that great aggressive style of defending.
So that's Daniel Cranton. Before him, you had Philip Sichofe Achrim. So Ghana's first choice centre back pairing during the qualifiers, both out with injury. Mohamed Salisu and Alexander Djiku, which means that at this World Cup we have to form two completely new players, put two completely new players together to play as centre back, which is very worrying indeed. The squad is still, though, filled with lots of experienced campaigners. 11 of the squad members have previously played at the World Cup last time out in Qatar. Gideon Mensah, Baba Rahman, Thomas Partey, Ali Seidu, Abdul Fattah Issahaku, Kamaldeen Suleiman, Antoine Semenyo, Naki Williams and Captain Jordan Ayew were all at the previous World Cup. The debutants will include Jerome Opoku, Kojo Pompepra, Abdul Momen, Benjamin Asare, Joseph Anan, Kwesi Zibo, Augustine Boache, Kelly Bianchi, Christopher Bonsuba, Ernest Nyama, Brandon Thomas Asante and Prince Kwabena Edu. Those are the men to do a job for Ghana. Now, even before the first game against Panama on 17th of June, the team held their final training session last night at the Cardiff City Stadium ahead of tonight's fixture against Wales. That match is at 6:45 p.m. We have live commentary on this network, but we're also broadcasting the game on Joy Prime. Will build up starting from 6 p.m. At the press, Queiroz said success at the World Cup would mean elevating Ghana's image to greater levels never seen before at the tournament.
I want to say one thing, that in my life it is always simple. I play one game each time, and my players, they want to play one game each time and win another time and win another time and win another time. If we be able to reach the cup, we're going to be full of joy and full of laughter. But the success, it is this. It is to go there and be sure that when we finish our journey, the pride, the honor and the prestige of the country, the reputation of the country, it will be higher than ever, and only the people can judge that. Only the people can judge that. Of course, I don't want that you judge me for my personal qualities. I'm here for you to judge me by my results, and that's what I want to try to bring for the team.
As Carlos Queiroz, when he was asked what he would consider success at this World Cup, he said success would be leaving the World Cup with the country feeling prouder than ever. Now, meanwhile, Captain Jordan Ayew, who was also at that press conference, said the team is capable of surprising opponents despite the fact that lots of the players in the squad are very new.
Listen, it's very difficult because we're a new team. We have a lot of new players, and we just want to improve. We just want to go there and put on a show and represent Africa and Ghana the best as we can. And I'm confident that with the manager's ideas and with the boys' commitment, I'm sure that we'll surprise people. The most important thing for me now is my national team, is my nation, and when the time comes, then we'll make a decision with myself, my family, my representatives. So there's no rush. It's all good. I just want to enjoy myself at the World Cup and enjoy myself with my country, with my teammates, have fun, and we'll see what happens. A lot of fun.
So Jordan Ayew says he's looking forward to having a lot of fun, especially in that game against England. So the game against Wales tonight, which coached by Craig Bellamy, the former Liverpool forward. That match is at 6:45 p.m. We'll show it live on Joy Prime, and we have live commentary on this network as well. After the game, Ghana will then play to the US, where they will camp in Maryland and play another friendly on June 10, possibly against Jamaica, before their first game on June 17 against Panama. Speaking of the Black Stars, yesterday we brought you a story of John Dramani Mahama, the president of the Republic of Ghana, in a town hall meeting in the UK, promising that they were going to get tickets for Ghanaian diaspora to go support the Black Stars instead of airlifting supporters from here to the US. Now, that led to lots of questions from Ghanaian diaspora as to how they can get some of those tickets. Now, Sports Minister Kofi Idi Adams has explained how the government intends to distribute them.
Ghanaians in United States of America are more than 1,000. Even if all the 1,000 tickets are to be given them, we will not get everybody. So if you don't also get out there and say that because I didn't get it meant that there was no transparency. We will make sure that we are transparent, we are open, everybody will get to know and how those tickets are being done. We have embassies. We have the High Commissioner in Canada. We have an ambassador in the United States of America. We have officers from the research department. We have Ghanaian community leaders, all of whom will come together to be able to aid the processes. So Ghanaians abroad and Ghanaians in diaspora should rest assured that the promise of His Excellency the President will be implemented to book, and we are not going to favor one person against the other.
That's the sports minister.
How many tickets do we have?
He says 1,000.
But there are more than, and he admits there are more than 1,000.
Yeah, he says so. If you don't get, don't complain.
So is it so? Okay, let me understand. So the country Ghana,
yes,
is buying these tickets.
We've bought
tickets.
Yes,
and we are distributing it.
Yes, those tickets are supposed to go to the fan groups, but they're saying that they can't fly all 1,000 people from Ghana there. So they'll take some, but then the rest of the tickets left, they'll also find Ghanaians in the diaspora and give them to go and support the Black Stars.
Were the tickets allocated to us, or we decided to go and pay for it?
No. The allocated tickets, we still have to pay for them.
We still have to pay for them.
Yeah.
Which means that if you go for the ticket, you still... Okay, hold on. Mm-hmm. So is the state going to let these people buy the ticket, or the state has taken care of the cost?
The state has paid for the ticket.
And will resell or will not?
They will not resell.
They're giving it out freely.
Yes. It's like listen to this. The original idea, as has always been the practice, is fly supporters to the World Cup. We've done, not just World Cup, AFCON, everywhere. We do it as a country. That's what we always do. When we take them there, apart from the plane ticket, the feeding, the accommodation, you also have to give them match tickets. They need match tickets to enter the stadium. We don't sell it to them. We give it to them.
Okay.
So they're saying that they have those tickets. Okay, but the plane ticket part, flying the people, feeding them, it cut too much. The president said
too much cost.
Yes, the president said each individual, if we have to do that practice from Ghana here, flying people there, the estimated cost is around $11,000. So he says we can't do that. We don't have money for that. Okay, so instead, what they've done is, while they have as many as 1,000 tickets, they can't fly 1,000 supporters there. But those tickets, they can find fan groups also in the diaspora and give it to them to go and support the country. That's it. Do you get it now?
So how do we give these tickets out?
I don't know. The minister has said, he said it to be done to the book. He said there's transparency, but he hasn't told us the process. He said they have embassies, ambassadors, high commissioners.
Let me give you the dictionary meaning of transparency. Oh no! I just want to. I just want to do that. Okay. I just want.
He says that we use the Ghanaian.
Oh, don't worry.
Embassies. So the embassies know the organized groups there. So if they if they put it in the hands of the embassies, they organize the people and maybe they'll hold a draw, something, I don't know, and they have some members, communities there. They'll give the community leaders, make sure that they reach the people that are supposed to get it. So maybe that's the process. Otherwise, you can't.
That's something that is being done in an open way, without secrets.
Yes,
transparency.
So
how is he doing that? Just don't see, Fentu.
Yes.
Just don't say it will be done transparently.
Okay.
Tell us
what is the process. Okay.
How?
Maybe they still haven't worked out those modalities yet.
So
relax.
No, there's nothing like relax.
The game is June 17th.
In this country called Ghana. We have a nice way of doing things wrongly. Okay? But this is how we do it. We throw out a lot of things. We're going to do it transparently. We'll ensure accountability. End of story.
Yeah.
Okay? We were here.
Yes.
When you people were complaining about the African Games.
Yes.
What do we see?
They told us that they were being transparent and accountable.
How were they being transparent and accountable?
But the audit showed that they were not. That's what you are saying, right?
Yeah, because you see, at the end of the day, we'll do it transparently, and the thing will come. Then there's a problem.
Yeah.
So let's discuss it. That's how you develop, and that's how governance is.
Agreed.
Let's discuss it. Now, with the Bush show, then we'll do it. By the end of the day, then.
But you see, that's the thing, because by the time the match day comes, you can see that a friend is going, but the friend, you're asking, how did you get the ticket?
Because I want to go.
No.
I want to watch Ghana, England.
Transparency and accountability means that everybody who lives in the diaspora must have an equal chance.
Exactly.
Of getting that ticket. So that it's not only who knows who. So somebody say, because you say you want to use the High Commission, somebody who has closer relationship with the High Commission can call Winston, who is in the High Commission in Canada. That one is easier, right? Winston, Charlie, tickets now. I
want to watch
Ghana.
I want to watch Ghana in England.
But you too, you live in Saskatchewan. You are not close to the High Commission. You want a ticket. How do you get it?
Well, our first match is on the 17th of June.
Yes, in Toronto.
Against Panama.
Correct.
The one that we say we'll beat them. No?
We didn't say that. But we are confident.
We say we'll beat Panama, then we'll draw against Croatia.
We didn't say we will beat. We said we are confident we can beat Panama.
And then draw against Croatia.
We didn't say that. We can beat anybody. Yes. It's football.
3 matches.
Yes.
3.
It's football.
Ete.
Yes. It's football. Anything can happen.
Agla is waiting for you. Go to Hits FM.
Thank you, Winston.
Thank you very, very much, Tahiru Fentu, for joining us with the latest in the world of sports. Time now for the Business Minute, brought to us by Anointed Engineering Services, the generator experts.
Hello, welcome to the Joy Business Minute, brought to you by Anointed Engineering Services Limited, the generator experts. The Bank of Ghana is projecting that inflation could rise about 10% by the end of the year, according to its internal modeling document that guides the country's inflation targeting framework. The development highlights ongoing concerns about price stability, despite recent efforts to keep inflation on a downward path. Bulk oil distributors are calling for increased support for the Tema oil refinery. Industry players believe boosting the refinery's capacity to process more locally produced crude oil will help sustain recent gains. President John Mahama has unveiled plans to position Ghana as a production hub for the sub-region. The strategy focuses on adding value to locally produced goods. And oil prices have edged lower after sharp gains in the previous session. Markets remain cautious over developments in the US-Iran talks. And that's the Joy Business Minute, brought to you by Anointed Engineering Services Limited, the generator experts.
Welcome back, and thank you very much for staying with us here on the Super Morning Show. And Anointed Engineering Services Limited is into the sale of ultra silent, fuel efficient diesel generating sets with sizes ranging from 5 kVA to 3,000 kVA at competitive prices. And for every generator you acquire, you will enjoy a 5-year warranty. You also undertake maintenance and repairs of all kinds of diesel generating sets. Their services include a 24-hour emergency service, sale of genuine spare parts, reliable rental service, professional advice, sale of tower lights and rental. Okay, their East Legon branch at 26 Boundary Road, Legon, close to AH Hotel, and head office at number 77 Anointed House on the main Odoko Malam Highway, near the Odoko traffic light. They also have 21 branches nationwide. They are into skill training. They have a training school that trains students in generators and plants, auto mechanics, electricals and controls, and solar installations, offering 80% hands-on training and 20% theory. Call them on 0243 480 334 or 0246 423534. Anointed, the generator experts. But let's get interactive this morning here on the Super Morning Show. Social media messages brought to us by EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank, and number 10 liver salt, a refreshing relief, and cowbell coffee with you every moment.
And the board of directors of EcoBank Ghana wishes to inform shareholders that dividends will be paid for the 2025 financial year following a strong financial performance and EcoBank Ghana PLC's commitment to delivering value to its shareholders and maintaining a resilient financial position. Shareholders are therefore reminded of the annual general meeting scheduled for Wednesday, 17th of June 2026 at the EcoBank head office in Ridge in Accra. The meeting will also be streamed live at ecobankghagm.com, and key highlights will include the approval of financial statements, dividend declaration, and other statutory business. And EcoBank looks forward to engaging you, shareholders, at the upcoming AGM. EcoBank Ghana PLC is delivering value backed by strong financial performance. EcoBank, a better way, a better Africa.
Now, Kojo, lots of messages. And so Samuel Anezi Mensa in Agnoswedro says, "Hi, Winston. Please, are you disputing the scriptures? Money answers all things. And if the woman has all the money, she would need that little from you to top up to complete the equation. Good morning, SMS." You see, there's something I actually want to say on this scripture thing. Please bring the scripture. Bring that part of the Bible that says money answers all things.
Our mothers love us unconditionally, right?
Yes.
A mother's love is just perfect, right? But what they send mommy 2,000 Ghana cedi momo sisia. Just send her 2,000 Ghana cedi momo sisia.
She'll call you.
Fact check it, BB. Fact check your pulse, no. She could have everything, but the fact that you've dropped something small in that ocean, the blessings you will chop today.
Do you know why they do that? But do you know why they do that also? They are happy that at least their son has remembered.
Oh, they know we think about them all the time, and we love all the time, and we remember them all the time.
They're happy that their son has remembered that their mother would need something.
Oh.
You see, so that one, I am saying that, and this one, like this message says, "Hello, Winston, you're very right. Now, most women are getting their own money, so you can't impress us with money again, because we can actually make more than you, the man. So at this point, the man would have to have what? More than money. Good, more than money. You need more than money.
Including some poverty in the corner."
This one says, "Love is complementary. Love complements and completes what is lacking in one another." So, Winston, I agree with you. You see, nobody says that love is money is not good, oh, my brother. Money is good. However, in a relationship, money is not everything. Now, if you go, Charlie, if you go and meet the president's daughter, and she accepts to marry you, she's doing that not because of money. She's doing that because of something you have that she appreciates. Of course, it doesn't mean that you should go there, with poverty. No one is disputing that money is not important, but we're saying that money is not the most important. Look, you can have money and so not find some of the people that you want, because they also may have their own money. So we've asked you that question, whether you think that money is everything in a relationship. You can join us on X, use the hashtag JoySMS, and then on WhatsApp 055-1111-997. But of course, on Big Stories this morning, brought to us by Telecel, connecting energies, and Cowbell Coffee. Our focus is on.
And in fact, when it was passed on Friday, it was even a surprise to me, because I know that they were going to start the consideration of the bill. And that was the instructions I left before I went to attend to other activities. I have asked the leaders to meet me in my office. So they will be here for us to go through it. This is such a critical bill that we believe there must be consensus.
There have been a few issues raised. One, that there wasn't quorum when it was passed. That's an issue that has come up. And then two, there were some procedural lapses in terms of its passage. I just got some communication that the speaker was reading a statement to address the issue of the lapses in the passage of the bill.
There you go again, Kojo. But I mean, was it not the same bill that the NDC, I think Felix Kwashifusu was in studio, they talked about how it would be a state-sponsored bill? Yeah. First of all, why did it remain a private member's bill? And why this caveat? Anyway, let's just wait and see what happens, because the point is that bill has been passed. If the speaker decides that, and the leadership of parliament decide that it has to go through consideration again, well, no problem. But if it goes to the presidency, the president can also decide that there are one or two issues. So parliament reconsider these and bring it to me. In that case, the president will determine what the issues are.
Yeah. Okay. And from what we've heard from the president so far, looks like there are one or two issues and it may have to go back to parliament.
Let's adopt a wait and see attitude. We're going to get in details, from the meeting with the leadership of parliament and the speaker of parliament here on the Super Morning Show.
But Cowbell Coffee should be your companion through everything, on campus, in the office, through your daily hustles. Dreams are waiting to be chased, and you need that partner that sticks with you every moment. So look, get some Cowbell Coffee. Whether it's you are grinding for that exam, pushing deadlines at work, or cooking up the next big idea, Cowbell Coffee gives you that creamy taste and rich coffee aroma to kickstart your day right, and you can enjoy it anytime. Cowbell Coffee is with you every moment.
And experience connections with Telecel Fixed Broadband's internet connectivity at high speeds with non-expiry bundles and up to 40% more data at the same price. Telecel Fixed Broadband is connecting your homes and businesses to more. No need to worry about your data expiring again. You get to browse till your data is exhausted. You also get a free fixed line with free calls at home when you subscribe to the Telecel Fixed Broadband. The data move also allows you to connect up to 4 devices, so you can keep browsing on the go. Subscribe to Telecel Fixed Broadband at telecel.com or download the Telecel Play app or visit a Telecel retail shop today to subscribe to the Telecel Fixed Broadband. Telecel, connecting energies. Now, stay with us, Kojo. When we return after these messages, we're going to be joined by the Member of Parliament for Ahanta West, the Honourable Kuku Abisiu, who's doing some great things in Ahanta West. They've declared them an Ahanta Heritage Month. She'll be telling you us more about that after these messages here on the Super Morning Show.
We are young entrepreneurs. We're vibrant and we make the trends. When we run sales promos, it literally sells out because we know what's hot and what's not. So when it comes to business, let's show you how we clock it with Telecel Boss Plan.
Telecel Boss Plan is here for young entrepreneurs, CEOs, and bosses like you. Whether you're building your hustle or running the whole show, Telecel Boss Plan gives you everything you need to stay on top. Digital marketing tool for your SMS campaigns, data for days, and all the vibes to keep your business tight. Simply dial *5959# or *700# to choose your Telecel Boss Plan package and grow your business like a boss.
Telecel, connecting energies.
You can't deny it when you taste it. The rich, creamy goodness of Cowbell coffee. One sip and you feel it. It's Cowbell coffee. Taste it and you love it. It's a natural feeling. One sip and you feel it. It's Cowbell coffee.
For the big days and the seemingly ordinary, creamy Cowbell coffee is with you every moment.
This advert is FDA approved.
Hello, my name is Lexus Bell, and EcoBank is revalidating customer information for mobile app transactions to improve safety and convenient access. Customers are encouraged to confirm their mobile app details by texting or calling 0500,000 247 now to remain active. The voice you just heard wasn't mine, it was AI. And if you fell for it then, like play, you could have just been scammed. EcoBank will never call, email, send an SMS asking for your PIN, OTP, bank card, or Ghana card details. Pay attention to the details.
EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
We shouldn't have gone to that party.
Masa, my head is killing me. Is that your stomach?
Yes.
What did you eat?
I don't know.
Get rid of your gastric problems with number 10 liver salt. Number 10 gives you quick, effective relief from nausea, indigestion, heartburns, hangovers, and hyperacidity. And with different fruity flavors such as orange and lemon, it's a pretty tasty way to end an uncomfortable situation. Number 10 liver salt from Ernest Chemist, because everyone needs a chemist.
This advert has been vetted and approved by FDA.
Hello, sir. Please check the round tickets you made me purchase for our Canadian partners arriving this weekend.
Something is eating me up though. I still don't know a decent welcoming place where we can host our guests.
This is no issue at all, sir. Let me introduce you to Ghana's best kept secret when it comes to a perfect accommodation, and that is Anointed Executive Airbnb Apartment located at Bawe Zero.
Anointed Executive Airbnb Apartment? Tell me more.
Anointed Executive Airbnb Apartments is a destination that everyone instantly falls in love with the minute they enter. They have beautifully designed 1, 2, and 3 bedrooms, fully equipped kitchens, ultra-modern stylish living area, high-speed Wi-Fi connectivity, and an elegant rooftop lounge. Anointed Airbnb has 24-hour professional security, reliable standby generator, and an exceptional customer service and more.
Wow! Please make reservations for our guests right now.
Absolutely. If you ever think of a destination for work retreats, vacations, family events, or weekend getaways, always choose Anointed Executive Airbnb Apartment. Find them in Accra at Bawe Zero, Faith Montessori, or book ahead on 025-638-9193 or 025-649-2415. Anointed Executive Airbnb Apartments. Class, luxury, and lifestyle redefined.
Season at Compute Ghana. The ultimate football season is here. The crowd, the cheers, the vuvuzelas are active. This World Cup season, the match isn't just on the pitch. Bring it home. Now is the time to buy your crystal clear televisions, powerful soundbars, and home theaters, laptops, phones, and projectors at unbeatable prices. This isn't just discount sales. Spend $1,000 cities or more, and you are in the raffle to win a 100-inch 4K TV, phones, laptops, and more. Rush now to any Compute Ghana showroom or shop at ComputeGhana.com. Call 0302-752020 or WhatsApp 0243-143-143. Compute Ghana Go Rush Season, the ultimate football experience.
coffee in your cup, and joy on the set, the Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Yeah, and that's Mr. Solomon with Odokakra, Odochisel. I think that's the title. Or X-Ray DJ, what's the title? Odochisel. Now, I have some messages here. Let me share them with you. Lots of messages today. Hey, Ghana for. This one from Nana Kofi of Vandas Shipping. It says, I boldly support what and all Kojo is saying. Bam. Then Nana Yao Echampong says, bro, money is very essential in everything when it comes to love and relationships. It's actually one of the main pillars on which love can thrive. Money is all. Okay, I hear. Some say money is all. I don't know what you say, but you can definitely join us and tell us what your thoughts are this morning. But in case you need fuel, then make that smart stop at Star Oil, Ghana's largest oil marketing company. Because with over 240 stations nationwide, Star Oil gives you high quality fuel, great service, and real value for money. And this is why many Ghanaians are switching to Star Oil. And with a Star card, you can enjoy safe, cashless fueling and easy expense tracking. So wherever you go, choose Star Oil for your quality and affordable fuel.
And if you are an importer or an exporter, CBG has some very, very good trade solutions for you. If you are looking to improve your global trade experience, CBG knows trade financing comes with its complexity, and they believe that doing business should always be hassle-free. That's why they've introduced CBG's trade solutions. Your trade financing challenges will be an issue of the past with CBG. So take advantage of the trade solutions and expand your international trade transactions while building a good credit history. If you want more information, you can call CBG on 030-221-6000, or you email them, talk to us at cbg.com.gh, or you visit any of the social media handles on Facebook, Instagram, and X. Terms and conditions apply. CBG, we stand with you.
Now, planning for the future actually begins with the decisions you make today. So save and invest early with EDC to build wealth and retire comfortably. One clear sign of financial growth is when your money starts working for you through steady returns and long-term wealth creation. With EDC, you get professional fund management, flexible investment options, the potential for higher returns than ordinary savings, and financial security for retirement and future goals. Your financial independence is possible with EDC. Sign up today. For inquiries, call 0302 610 400 or WhatsApp 0509 268414. But could you very soon, the MP for Ahanta West, Mavis Kukwabisi, will be joining us here on the Super Morning Show. I was telling you about the Ahanta West Heritage Month, which is themed Reclaiming a Heritage, Shaping a Future. So we're told that, for generations, the story of Ahanta has remained largely untold, despite its profound place in Ghana's history, from the legendary resistance of King Bedubonsu II against colonial rule to the historic Butre Treaty and a cultural identity now threatened by language loss. Ahanta West is embarking on an ambitious journey to reclaim, preserve, and celebrate its heritage through the Go Ahanta Heritage Month initiative. And that's a good one.
Butre is in Ahanta West?
Yes, Butre is in Ahanta West.
I see. I read an article by Kofi Akpabli. Smile, you are in Butre. Then he writes about how beautiful Butre is. And Ahanta West actually is one of the key districts we need to pay attention to. It's a resource-rich area which we are not developing much. And I like that the MP, is it Kukwa?
Yes, Mavis Kukwa.
Yes, Kukwa is doing this. We need a lot more MPs to also carry their districts and their constituencies. And that's why I've come to respect A+ so much for what he's done for the Goma people. I've seen others want to do same, and it's good. If you've seen somebody doing something good for their constituency or their region, copying a good thing is a good thing. So just copy. It's only a bad thing that we don't want you to copy. Copying a good thing is an excellent thing. So just do it. Let's drive growth in our spaces.
I come from Mpoho, and my mother actually speaks Ahanta. It's one of the things that I've loved to speak. One of the languages that I've loved to speak. Unfortunately, I can't speak. But my mother speaks Ahanta. Of course, my mother's father is Ahanta actually, so she speaks Ahanta. And it's good we're having this conversation.
Yeah.
And all MPs should learn. You see, the good thing about promoting your people, is that beyond, for instance, the conversations, once you start promoting your people, it could lead to a boost in tourism. And tourism itself leads to a boost in the local economy of the people. Okay, so it's good that MPs are doing great and that the Honorable Mavis Kukwabisi is doing this. You don't have to just say MPs Oshemra and that's the end of the world. No. When you were campaigning, you said a lot of things. It's time to go back.
Oshemra and developing constituency as well.
All right, so coming up is that conversation on Ahanta West Heritage Month.
One bedi jino no. Wedi kan wa sama to. Akosibu kati mutino. Amo dam kure beti wani so. Odoka kra. Sika kakra. Pade paso sra boating. Akoso mwe uye jese. Odoka kra. Sika kakra. Pade paso sra boating. Akoso mwe uye jese. Odoka kra. Sika kakra. Pade paso sra boating. Akoso mwe uye jese. Odoka kra. Sika kakra. Pade paso sra boating. Akoso mwe uye jese. Odoka kra. Sika kakra. Pade paso sra boating. Akoso mwe uye jese.
It's live here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM with me, Winston, Amoah. And you know, before I got up, I told you that we're going to have a conversation about the Ahanta Heritage Month. Because look, for generations, the story of the people of Ahanta has remained largely untold, despite its profound place in Ghana's history, from the legendary resistance to King Bedu Bonsu against colonial rule to the historic Butray Treaty and a cultural identity now threatened by language loss. Ahanta is embarking on an ambitious journey to reclaim, preserve, and celebrate its heritage through the Go Ahanta Heritage Month initiative. So in this discussion, we're going to be talking about the vision behind the 7-day cultural celebration, the significance of unveiling a statue in honor of Bedu Bonsu II, and why preserving Ahanta history and language has become an urgent priority. This morning, we've been joined by the Member of Parliament for Ahanta West, Mavis Kukua Bisu. Good morning, and thank you very much for joining us.
Good morning, Winston. Thank
Hope
you.
you're doing well.
Yes.
And Ahanta West is cool.
Yes, we're there. Hoping one day.
Okay. So tell me what inspired this whole Go Ahanta Heritage Month initiative, and why do you believe this is the right time to launch it?
Okay, so let me start with why it's the right time. It's the right time because I believe that there's been MPs go on, MPs come like in and out, and none of them actually picked this up or the signal or where a hunter has to be. So as an MP right now, I thought it's my time to make sure we sell a hunter. So I believe it's the right time because I'm the MP at the moment. I don't know who's coming after me, but I believe that I'm here, so it's the right time. Now, what inspired me is that when I started doing my research about a hunter, even though I'm from a hunter, there's a lot that I needed to learn myself about a hunter, and I kept finding out things, new things, especially ones that are supposed to be in history books in Ghana, and they are not. So I started questioning why we have such a rich history and culture, and it's not part of Ghana's history. So then I was determined, or I became more fired up to make sure that it's out there and people will get to know what a hunter is and what we have and what we have been through. Okay. So I think it's part of my inspiration, yeah.
Great. And talking about the history books, it will lead me to this all-important question, because many Ghanaians know very little about the history of the hunter people.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me why it is important to bring stories such as that of King Bedu Bonsu II to the national spotlight.
It's for the whole Ghana and especially the whole world to know that when it comes to slavery, a hunter went through a lot. I would say for the sake of Ghana as well, because we contributed to wherever Ghana is at the moment, talking about independence. If our people did not fight, probably we wouldn't have gotten here. So I am looking forward to where the whole world will know our history, and especially the kids, the children who are in school. Because if our story is not in history books and it's not told, that means the kids, some are being misled, or they don't even know what happened in their own communities or town even as growing up. So it's all part of what I'm trying to do. It's important that we let our children, generations, know what their forefathers went through for the sake of the hunter.
And a bit about the history about Bedubunsu, because, I used to work in Takrady, and at the time, I knew Ahantahene Otumfo Bedubunsu. But also, I think it was around that period that Bedubunsu the second, there were conversations about getting his
remains here.
Remains here. Tell me about, for those who don't know about Bedubunsu the second, tell us a bit about him.
Okay, so Bedubunsu the second, I think he stands out because during the slavery time, let me just leave the big word out. The slavery time where everyone was fighting for their rights and all that, when the white people came to dominate and wanted to take over Ghana, especially Ahanta. They built 4 forts in Ahanta. So Western region, Ahanta has 4 of the forts. Other places have one each. So it tells you how they actually came over to take Ahanta from the Ahanta people. So Bedubunsu was a king at that time who signed a treaty with the Dutch to do business, and then in the end they turned it into slavery. So then, because he wouldn't agree, he actually started fighting them alongside other chiefs of Ahanta. And history has it that he had spiritual power, that he was able to fight a whole lot of them and kill them on his own. So somewhere along the line, somebody betrayed him, and the Dutch were able to catch him, and then they killed him and beheaded him. They took his head to the Dutch Netherlands and wanted to know why he was such a powerful person, why he was able to fight many on his own. And the head remained there for over 100 years.
Yeah.
Now, as I'm talking to you, is at 37, because 2009, some of the chiefs or the elders of Ahanta went and then brought it back. So it's at 37 military hospital at the moment. Families used to go there to see him, try to take him home. But unfortunately, one thing that the white people did, or the Dutch people did, was to mess our history up. As in, when he was killed and taken away, they decided to change things for us. Some of the hunters flee to Angola, other countries, other communities. So then they started changing things. They put here a paramountcy there, they put here a divinal chief there. They changed things and then made sure that we got confused, and then turned his history. So somehow they cleaned his family history. They wiped it in such a way that when he decided, in case he decides to come back, he wouldn't, or the family would not be able to put themselves together. So as I'm talking to you, there are a few families that are claiming that he came from their lineage, or he's part of them. So they were coming to 37 to see the head and claim it, and I think that caused a bit of issue there. So then they put a court order over there that nobody should come again, because they were fighting and all that. Now, one thing that I've been able to do is push, as a member of parliament, through the Ministry of Defense to the presidency, to make sure that that order has been lifted. I only got the information last night. I should not be talking about it yet.
It's good if you say it well. Once it's been lifted, then that's
so I'm supposed to collaborate with some of the chiefs so that we'll find a way. Because I am advocating or pushing for a DNA. Because even if we allow it to go home, we're still going to have issues. So I'm pushing for a DNA to be conducted between the families who are claiming that he belongs to them, and then the head. So that in the end, once we discover the true family, then the president can actually release the head so that we can go and give him a befitting burial.
Maybe he becomes property of a hunter.
Well, since there's still a family, even though he's a property of a hunter, there's still families who are claiming that they want it. So we need to identify the right family so that when they go, because every person belongs to a family. So once we are able to identify the right family, we'll take him home and give him a befitting burial, and then we'll take it from there.
Okay. Let's talk about the hunter language now, because not long ago, there were Justice Bedu used to, when he was here with us, he did a lot of work on languages facing extinction. One of them was the Ahanta language. Now, tell us how serious that threat is and how do you seek to address it?
Okay, so I wouldn't say it's a threat anymore because we have been able to address part of it and then we are on the rest. Now, there are other people who started doing this in the 70s and then they couldn't move forward with it. So we had an orthography which was left there. And when I came in and then I realized that Ahanta language was not being taught in any Ahanta school. And then unfortunately I could not learn it. I learned in Zima in school, so I'm able to actually speak in Zima. So I couldn't learn the Ahanta. So after I traveled and came back, I could not speak my own language. But even though I understand every word of it, so I took it upon myself that no, I shouldn't let this happen to others because we have schools in Ahanta. Why are they teaching in Zima and Fanti instead?
Sure.
So I started fighting and then I contacted the people who have done the orthography. And then within a year as an MP, I made sure that the bureau I contacted Winneba. And I spoke to them. So the languages faculty. So now, when you go to Winneba, Ahanta language is a program there that we are actually studying. So as I'm talking to you, I'm sponsoring people who are doing MPhil and then PhD in Ahanta in Winneba.
Okay.
And I was able to do that. And even there's a professor who was so happy that he's never seen an MP who is so passionate about their own language like that. And from there, I also got in touch with Bureau of Ghana Languages. So now they are more like a one-stop shop. So they are connecting with NACA, WAEC, and then even Winneba itself. So finally, after working with them with orthography, we managed to approve it. So now the language has been approved to be taught in schools. So I'm even doing a pilot scheme where there are about 40 schools in Ahanta. We have teachers there teaching the children and like an hourly program or lesson that they do in school. So the children are really picking it up. So now the stage we are now is where we're developing a blueprint to actually bring it into books so that it will be part of the curriculum for them to read. And I'm also hoping that once we get there, we'll put our history as part of the history books that we'll be learning in Ahanta, so the kids will get to know Ahanta history.
You talk about kids, you talk about the children, and that's very important because they are the, we say they are the future generation, the future leaders. Some say they are the leaders of today. But what role do you expect schools and young people to play in preserving their Ahanta language?
So now that people started fighting, and then I have come to more like finish it, I'm expecting the teachers in school, especially the ones that are benefiting from my trust fund, which is the Aindamani Trust Fund, which is the Hantaman Trust Fund, to go to school. They are there now studying. So they would come back and make sure what they are learning in Winneba for the Ahanta language, they will come back and impact on other people. So the teachers, once we are trying, they should also try their best to be part of this. We are in this together. So that when they are supposed to teach the kids in school, they would, and the kids too, once they have the opportunity to study their own language, they should also make it a point to be serious about it.
Okay, so let's look at the program lined up for the, Go Ahanta Heritage Month. Tell us the program lined up.
So it's a week's program. It's actually, the whole July has been declared as Heritage Month.
Okay.
So what is going to happen is that on the 1st of July in my office, would have some of the chiefs and a few people coming over whilst I declare the month opened or something. And then on that day, I call it touching the flame. So light candles. If I light it and then you are there, I bring it to you, light from mine. So it's more a symbol of unity to start with. So once we light our candles and then we pray, those candles, we'll put it off and then we'll keep it to the last day of the program. So that is the 1st of July. And from there till about the 19th or 18th of July, we'll just be doing social media programs, interviews with chiefs of Ahanta, radio programs over there in Ahanta, radio programs over here in Accra, like everywhere there's an Ahanta, we'll try and get them for them. Those who know our history, we'll get them to talk about our history. The chiefs, there's one chief who is, I think, the oldest amongst all the chiefs in Ahanta. We'll go to him for him to say something to us. People who have the story of Ahanta, we'll be listening to them. So the kids on the road, in school, we'll be interviewing them to see what they actually know, how much they know about Ahanta, and then how they're going to learn about it. So that is from the 1st to the 18th. And then on the 20th, we'll clean up. Everybody is meant to clean their own little space, and then town as well. And then the program starts on the 21st of July, which is the opening ceremony. And then we're going to have it in Amoah, because when you are entering Ahanta, that is the first community you go through before you get to Ahanta itself. So we're going to have the opening ceremony at Amoah, where we'll have other people coming in or visitors coming. We'll have people from the Bahamas coming. We have the Jankanu from the Bahamas coming, because we're going to have a carnival with them, with the anchors. And normally when you go to these programs, they will say we start at 9 and finish probably at 2 or something. But I'm changing it because there's a stage play about Otumfu Bedibonso that is going to be shown. So we're going to start around 12 and then finish the opening ceremony and then continue with the stage play into the evening. We don't want people going and coming back. That is why we're doing it that way, so that once we are done, people who want to return to Accra can just move and come. So then on the next day, we'll have a quiz between the kids about the history of Ahanta, and then we have the business forum. And it's the beginning. So I'm hoping that one day we'll build it up. One day it would match up to Ko one day. People will troop into Ahanta just for that business forum during Ahanta Heritage Month. And then we're going to have lectures of other heroes of Ahanta who fought for the transatlantic slavery time. So people will get to know that apart from Otumfu Bedubonso, there are others. One called Jean Kwao, who ended up in the Bahamas, hence the Jankanu Festival. So we're going to learn about all these people who fought and then are not in history books. So that is also lecture. And then we're going to have a tour in Ahanta, and that is to promote tourism and investment. For people to know what we have and what they can put money in. So that is also a day. And then we have the youth program, which is the carnival and the beach parties for the youth. And then the last important one is the Chiefs Dialogue Deba plus the homecoming, where we put our chiefs together and actually, if in Infante, I would say Sebi, educate them. I don't know how you say Sebi in English, but
continue.
So to educate them about what actually happened during the slavery time and the disunity the Bronis caused for us and why it is lingering amongst us at the moment. Because when you go, there's so much disunity amongst our chiefs, and I'm trying to bring them together so that we'll know that probably it is not our fault, but we can do something about it. So then we'll do the homecoming for the hunters that are coming from the diaspora and the Bahamians and all that. In the end, once we are done, we'll go and then unveil the bust of Otumfu Bedubonso with the candle possession. We leave our candles there, they pour libation, we pray, and then we end the program. And then we have the Sporty Fest, which is for the youth, a 3-day tournament for the youth, where we have John Pentel as the face of the Sporty Fest. And this time, I think we have some of the ex-Black Stars coming to play small with their pot bellies, just to entertain us. So
pot bellies, you come with your pot bellies.
Yes. Right now, I'm sure most of them have pot bellies.
I know some of them. They'll come. I know them. They'll come.
So some of them are coming to do the curtain raiser, if I'm right, and then we'll do the 3-day tournament. And that Sporty Fest is an initiative by me that happens every year to scout some of the boys who are good at football into living a hunter. Now, as I'm talking to, we have about 3 in John Pentel's academy. We have about 3 in Enimado's academy. We have another one somewhere, and they are doing very well. They are doing well. They are good potentials for travels and all that. So that is the reason for the Sporty Fest. Now we have added it to the Heritage Month to become part of the Heritage Month.
Great. So finally, we know that Ahanta is also home to important historical sites, including forts and treaty locations. How can these assets be better leveraged to attract both domestic and international tourists?
Yeah, so I'm working with the Ghana museums because they are in charge of those forts and other heritage places in Ahanta. So I'm working with them. Like I said, when you talk about history or the slave time history, everybody points at Cape Coast and Elmina. Everybody points at Cape Coast. But the question is, have we asked where these people that were sent to Cape Coast or ended up in Cape Coast, where did they come from? Did they resist, or they just stood there for people to catch them and take them? So these are some of the things that we are trying to leverage. So now working with the Ghana museums, we are trying to get the whole place cleaned. I think with one for a fort, it's called is in Butre. It's up high on a mountain. So I'm trying to construct a staircase that will lead to the place to join the original staircase, so that it will make it easier for people to walk up there to go and see. So we are, as part of the Heritage Month, we're going to take people on tour for them to see all these places, and then we'll tell them what happened there, plus other tourist sites, so that because this whole Heritage Month, apart from the reparation and the unity and the everything that is going to happen there, we're also trying to promote tourism and bring people into Ahanta. So that is how I'm working on it.
Great. Mavis Kukwabisiu, MP Ahanta. Anything you want to say finally?
I just want to speak to my Ahantas in the diaspora, even in Ghana, and the Bahamians as well. It's a big project that I've taken upon myself. I need the support of everyone, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and then financially. So we have an account at ADB. With Ahanta Heritage. So if anyone wants to support in any way, as the Fantis will say, Obu. I'm expecting more support in this so that we can take it far. And what I'm looking at is one day. I am looking at Heritage Month on a global level. So one day this thing will go globally, and then people will travel from everywhere to come and see what we have. So the account name is Ahanta Heritage. Account number is what I'm trying to get so that I would bring it out just in case anybody wants to support in any way. So the account number is 4061000178662401. So if you go to any ADB bank and you ask for Ahanta Heritage account number or their account, I'm sure you, even if it's anything, you
that'll
can
be
just
easy if you ask for the Ahanta Heritage
Ahanta
account.
Heritage, and then you can just put it in. And then if you want to contact anyone to about anything, or you want more information, you can call Jefta Vanderpoort on 024 201 3101 or 0201 333 555. 0201 333 555. And there's also Stephen Beidu that you can also contact, and his number is sorry, I'm trying to get it. So
Do you have it now?
Okay, it's 0200 390014. 0200 390014. So that's Stephen Beidu. So anything to do with Ahanta Heritage Month, when you call them, you can get the information. Thank you.
Great. Mavis Kukwabisiu, Member of Parliament, Ahanta West. Thank you very, very much for joining us this morning. I'll pass through. I'll pass through the homecoming.
Yes, you have to.
I'll pass by.
I know you are saying you are Wasa, but I know you are a hunter.
No, I'm not a hunter.
Me, I'm making you a hunter. Once your mommy's dad is a hunter.
Oh, yes.
So let's say you are half a hunter, half Mpo.
Well, stay with us. We'll be right back after this message. And when we return, our focus would be on anti-LGBTQ. You want to say something?
I'll pass.
We'll be right back.
Morning Show. Coffee in your cup and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Since inception, almost 100% of Ashesi University students have found jobs, started businesses, or gone on to graduate school within 6 months of graduation. From Accra to Nairobi, London to New York, Ashesi graduates are noticed and are leading successful careers. If you dream of a rewarding life and career, an Ashesi education prepares you just for that. Learn more about applying to Ashesi at ashesi.edu.gh. Remember, admission is ongoing.
When I wake up in the morning, I brush my teeth with Kale Charcoal toothpaste. This gives me confidence all day.
Anytime you meet Amma, don't be surprised I smile showing my beautiful white teeth because I don't have cavity thanks to Kale Charcoal toothpaste for its natural charcoal properties. In fact, we are like twins. I can't go without my Kale Charcoal toothpaste.
That be why I dey use Kale Charcoal toothpaste morning and night when I dey go bed safe. It dey make my teeth white when it dey comot every scent from my mouth inside. My confidence level they go up, so I dey show my 32 teeth all.
Introducing the Kale Charcoal toothpaste, formulated with activated bamboo charcoal powder, ensures whiter teeth and removes bad breath. The strong natural property of the activated bamboo charcoal removes bacteria, absorbs surface stains on our teeth caused by coffee, wines, and tobacco. Welcome, Kale Charcoal toothpaste. Kale Charcoal toothpaste, Sankofa Yenchi.
Kale, happy smile.
This advert is FDA approved.
There comes a time in every young guy's life when something changes. The girls in your class, they are not as loud as you thought, and not as annoying either. Their voices sound different now, almost nice, and somehow you actually enjoy spending time with them. Luckily, some things make it easier. Start the moments that matter with Munchie chocolate chip cookies and experience the unmistakable crunch of chocolatey joy.
This advert is FDA approved.
Morning time, the pot is ready. Mama cook it nice and steady. Call your people, call your crew. Oba spaghetti made for you. Come chop, everybody chop. Oba on my table, we know.
This advert is FDA approved.
It's a go!
Coffee in your cup and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Brown went to him, and yes, I may be my dream. Ubinti zikawarin it and food and tino me economy my enya butray. Yankoti a drum run ya si wa so remo. Me economy my mampunyo. Mampai bona nyami bona mi bedua. Metra wa ma wa usenya grow. Me broni me see. Isi muna tantana sa adami maya udendo. Adako adi mi amana bruzuntino udendo. Isi otachana zentia. Meti my dream na ma femu abentino. Ukonda kayo ada. Sakafu biriba nadi. Isi muna tantana sa adami maya udendo. Adako adi mi amana bruzuntino udendo. Isi otachana zentia. Meti my dream na ma femu abentino. Ukonda kayo ada. Sakafu biriba nadi. Mami brepe jano, meet me from a deep babies in the agro. So we are caught on the double area. I don't know about this in the peer, but to one lovers and in your pro. A baby be one up penny for a see. Ya did this as something. I don't me was send a baby my wow. It's a minute touch and I saw dummy Maya.
The quorum referenced by the president was as a result of the empty storm that the minority are generating. It's business. I have given you the evidence. Now you'll be rebutting this. If you had asked for a head count at the time of the third reading, even though on record we had 193 members in the House, at the time of the decisional quorum, we were not 193. You don't have that evidence, and you are blowing hot air. How are you going to get that evidence? This is the only evidence available.
But what do you call evidence?
Please, please, you are saying that there's an allegation of breach of the Constitution, and that this is rebuttable. The evidence that you use, the material evidence that you use to rebut this, you don't have it. You did it because you were not on the floor to demand for a head count when the decisional quorum was determined and the decision was taken. Are you going to go back into time Friday and do it? It's long past. So these are empty storms. It's a journey to nowhere.
And in fact, when it was passed on Friday, it was even a surprise to me, because I know that they were going to start the consideration of the bill. And that was the instructions I left before I went to attend to other activities. I have asked the leaders to meet me in my office. So they will be here for us to go through it. This is such a critical bill that we believe there must be consensus.
There have been a few issues raised. One, that there wasn't quorum when it was passed. That's an issue that has come up. And then two, there were some procedural lapses in terms of its passage. I just got some communication that the speaker was reading a statement to address the issue of the lapses in the passage of the bill.
when that bill was placed, the bill in that form was not presented to President Mahama, but had to be mutilated, had to go through major surgeries, had to be amended, had to be deleted. Original provisions from the bill 22 had to be deleted, redrafted, and 31 insertions made before President Mahama would have it and desire it to sign it. Was that a promise?
The quorum referenced by the president was as a result of the empty storm that the minority are generating. It's business. I have given you the evidence. Now you'll be rebutting this. If you had asked for a head count at the time of the third reading, even though on record we had 193 members in the House, at the time of the decisional quorum, we were not 193. You don't have that evidence, and you are blowing hot air. How are you going to get that evidence? This is the only evidence available.
What do you call evidence?
Please, please, you are saying that there's an allegation of breach of the Constitution, and that this is rebuttable. The evidence that you use, the material evidence that you use to rebut this, you don't have it. You did it because you were not on the floor to demand for a head count when the decisional quorum was determined and the decision was taken. Are you going to go back into time Friday and do it? It's long past. So these are empty storms. It's a journey to nowhere.
Okay, so that's Member of Parliament for South Dai and the Majority Chief Whip, Roxanne Nelson Eche Dafiabekbo. This morning we've been joined by a Member of Parliament for Asin South, co-sponsor of the bill, of the Anti-LGBTQ bill. That's Reverend John Intim Kojo. Good morning and thank you very much for joining us.
Good morning, Winston.
Great, so you heard the audio that we just played. It says empty storm leads us to nowhere. Why are you engaged in a storm that leads to nowhere, John Intim Kojo?
Yeah, good morning to your cherished listeners. This is a coordinated embarrassment on the government. It's a coordinated scam, and they have even mishandled this dishonesty, and now they are speaking different things. Dafia Mekpo, Mahama Yarega, and Ahiafo were on the floor defending LGBT, agenda, and smuggled through amendments that are bizarre, granting exemptions that are absurd, that rather promote LGBT, even to the surprise of the speaker. The right honorable speaker back then came back and said he has reviewed everything that went on, the conduct of the deputy speaker. He was surprised because that is the instruction he gave them. So if the chairman is saying it's a storm, he's rather contradicting what his speaker is saying. The president of the land, His Excellency, John Dramani Mahama, has reviewed all the bizarre things that transpired. And he says that he has admitted that there were lapses in procedures and there were
He says, hold on, Honorable Intim Kojo. The president says there are questions that are being raised. And so if questions are being raised, you'd have to look at all those questions. You are raising questions.
No, listen, the president said that there are lapses. He said there were lapses. And now he's considering from his side, because that's parliament's lapses. He is looking on his side. The one it gets to him, he has a prerogative and many constitutional options.
Hold on, let me just play what the president said to you.
So just play it. So
just hold on and listen to it.
What his principals are saying.
Okay, so just hold on and listen to it. Hold on.
There have been a few issues raised. One, that there wasn't quorum when it was passed. That's an issue that has come up. And then two, there were some procedural lapses in terms of its passage. I just got some communication that the Speaker was reading a statement to address the issue of the lapses in the passage of the bill.
So the president says issues have been raised. All right?
Raised by who?
First of all, there's been issues of quorum raised, and the Speaker is also addressing certain concerns. So he says, hold on.
There's two. He said quorum, procedural lapses.
Yes, which the Speaker is addressing.
What I'm saying is that, so if any NDC member who is below the rank of the principals, who themselves have acknowledged that the processes they undertook to pass that bill was problematic, and he says that anybody who criticizes that is throwing a storm in whatever, he's rather indicting his principals. But let's stay on the point. The point here is that I have been very consistent on this bill. The people of Ghana needed a bill to address a canker. And the crux of the canker was advocacy. Because when it comes to the perpetration, we have certain existing laws that are addressed, though not completely, but some aspects of it. For example, homosexuality has always been proscribed since 1960, and so forth and so on. Same-sex marriage is not permitted in Ghana. So these matters fundamentally are not new. But what was germane and what was the main object, what we needed to cure, the mischief we needed to cure, was the propagation, the sponsorship, the promotion, the incentivization, and the support that promote LGBT. And that it was for that reason that in the bill we passed in 2024, in Clause 10, at the time was Clause 10, prohibition of propaganda promotion, we attached a sentencing of 10 years, minimum 5 years, to those who promote it. But for the perpetrators, only 3 years, maximum 5 years, because we realize that where the problem is where we need to focus on. Now, fast forward, after you have promised that the bill in the shape and form was passed in 2024 was perfect, all that needed was for assenting, not amendment, said assenting, and that when you become president, you will assent it. You have read it in the shape and form it is. Ghanaians vote out MPP. You are voted for. The same bill has been presented to Parliament that it should be referred procedurally to you for assent. While the president is waiting for the bill to come so that he will sign it, there are others also who are saying within his same party, saying on record that there are 22 things that are problematic, unconstitutional in the old bill they hailed as sacrosanct, and that it must be deleted before they can be referred to the president. Indeed, they went ahead, deleted 22 original provisions, and went ahead to introduce 31 new insertions. So the outcome of this bill is materially, substantially different from the bill that was passed then, that Ghanaians wanted assenting. So the point I drew the attention of everybody is that no one should just assume that, Ghana just wanted a bill, and so some bill of a sort has been passed, and so we should not be concerned at the content, so long as some bill has been passed. No, Ghanaians didn't want just any bill. They wanted that bill. And even when some suggested, the Lascar and others, who suggested that there were unconstitutionalities and they should be taken out before it is referred to the president, the whole of Ghana disagreed. And said, no, sign it, we want it like that. One year, we'll vote you out. And they voted indeed. They voted us out. So, now why are you the same person insisting on deleting 22 provisions before the bill is fit for purpose? And now you have diluted
hold on a minute.
Winston, one point that I want to, that one craft I want us to deal with is Clause 9. That was my contention on the floor of Parliament, which they did not listen and bulldoze. They smuggled in. It never came up in any consideration. And the exemption they put there that a certain categories of persons, so long as they are undertaking their professional mandate, can promote LGBT and they are immune from the law, is bizarre and absurd. Because fundamentally, in our constitution, as a journalist, when you are undertaking your journalistic work, you cover murder cases, you cover rape cases. Does anyone prosecute you for murder and rape when you report it? No. So so long as you don't promote armed robbery, you don't promote rape, you don't promote felony and treason and such things, you go ahead and do your journalistic work. You don't need an exemption. You don't need an immunity to be able to work on matters of murder, matters of treason, matters of rape. As a lawyer, lawyers represent murders and treasons, and they defend, rapists, and they don't need exemption in any law before they can go to court and represent. So why are you lifting certain categories, including international government organizations, non-governmental organizations, health institutions, quasi-institutions, and such avenues that you yourself, as NDC led by Sam George, on record as recent, even as 3 weeks.
Now, hold on a minute.
Those same group.
Reverend John Intim, please hold on a minute and listen to me. Now, you're talking about smuggling of Section 9. First, you talk about Section 10. And I have the 2024 Act here, bill here, that says prohibition of propaganda of promotion of and the advocacy for activities prohibited under this Act, right?
Very much so.
Subject to the provisions of this Constitution, a person who, through a medium, technological platform, technological account, or any other means produces, procures, markets, broadcasts, disseminates, publishes, or distributes, or uses an electronic device, the internet service, film, or any other device capable of electronic storage or transmission to produce, procure, market, broadcast, disseminate, publish, or distribute a material for purposes of promoting an activity prohibited under this Act, commits an offense and is liable on summary conviction to a term of imprisonment not less than 5 years and not more than 10 years. That's the law you're talking about?
Yes. And then there's a subsection 2 as well.
Yes, which says a person who engages in,
movable or immovable.
Hold on, a person who engages in, participates in, promotes, or supports an act, A, prohibited under this Act, or B, aimed at changing public opinion towards an act prohibited under this Act, commits an offense and is liable on summary conviction to a term of imprisonment of not less than 5 years and not more than 10 years. 3.
Very much so. So Winston, when you read this and say that anyone who engages in all these activities with the intent, with the purpose, and you read it, with the purpose and intent of promoting LGBT, you are liable. However, you smuggle in that this whole thing that you have said does not apply to lawyers, to professors, to journalists, to doctors, to international NGOs, to UN agencies, to Ghana AIDS Commission, to SHRA, to all those avenues and many others, clandestine, so long as they are in the business of promoting and preventing HIV and care, so long as they are offering professional counseling and surgical and medical procedures, so long as it's a publication, so long as it's a legal representation. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Is it a counterproductive law? So when you exempt all these people and give them that blanket immunity that they can go ahead and do all the things you just read and to promote LGBT, but they cannot be prosecuted, then which other categories of persons is this bill they passed intended to cure? Which mischief do they intend to cure again? Which people do they want to clamp down on? That's the question we have raised. And that is what Ghanaians are outraged at. That if there was any group of people who would now come and grant immunity for the group of persons and categories of institutions who they themselves, Sam George and all his people, have had many occasions on record to lambast and blast and accuse. I didn't accuse, they accused. They accused as the ones who are the perpetrators and promoters of LGBT, and you turn around to smuggle it in that they should be protected. Then you have rather done the bill to protect them. So it's as if You went to the promoters and sponsors of LGBT and said, give us provisions that you'll be comfortable with so that we'll put it in and exempt you. And they did that. And that is what I resisted, that they must delete it, because that is not the bill I sponsored and in 2021 when I was in power, and now I'm in opposition as we reintroduced. That's alien. And they smuggled it in, and with our considerations, our committee were live on air. It was telecast live. Anyone should show me a portion where these bizarre exemptions were granted. So it was smuggled in, and because he's surprised how things went. And the president himself has acknowledged the lapses and the issue. Now, quorum. I have never raised the issue of quorum.
But hold on, Reverend John.
But I want to make something clear.
Hold on, I'm asking you a quick question. You say they've smuggled an exemption for people offering care, legal support for people already affected by LGBTQ. Is that what you say is promotes LGBTQ?
You just read the provision 9, clause 9. You read it.
Yes.
You read everything there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And what is your understanding of what you read? That any person who undertakes any of these things, from advocacy, promotion, to whatever, with the intent of promoting, and that was a catch word you read.
Yes.
That person was categorical that, and the highlight is that if you do all these things, if it is not to promote, to advocate for, to incentivize, to advertise, to make attractive, to campaign for LGBT, you are not liable.
My question is.
I want to explain so you understand.
But before you explain, I just want to ask a question based on what you've told me. So, if I am a lawyer, and decided to defend somebody charged with LGBTQ, and in the course of my defense, do anything that you interpret as amounting to promotion, based on what you say should be the law, would I be liable?
No, that's not the point at all.
Okay, so hold on. So I'm asking the next question. Reverend Tim Kojo, if you would please listen to me, you would understand. So based on the what you say has been smuggled in, that exempts these professions. What change does it make then?
Please understand exemption. When you read what you have read, that nobody under no circumstance should promote LGBT.
Subject to the Constitution. It says subject to the Constitution.
And subject to the Constitution, lawyers legally represent murderers, rapists, and those who have committed high treason. They don't need any additional law to exempt them and give them immunity that a lawyer must be exempted from the criminal code before he can go and represent a murderer. Do you need any exemption like that? A journalist, is there any law that says a journalist must be granted immunity before he can cover murder stories, before he can cover rape stories? That a doctor needs an immunity before he can treat a prison inmate? Which law does that? Because subject to the Constitution, everybody is entitled to a lawyer. Do you understand? But the lawyer goes to court and says, my lord, I'm here to defend the rights of my client. Even though he's been convicted, he deserves the right to appeal. I'm here to appeal on his behalf. But the lawyer doesn't go and say that, Lord, my client is a murderer. He has been convicted. I'm here to appeal, but I'm not here to defend, but I'm only here to promote. I'm saying that murder should be attractive. People should pick up guns and kill people. I am promoting. That is not what lawyers do. When doctors are singing to LGBT patients, they are treating them. Maybe they have anal cancer. They are giving them chemo. Maybe they have some malaria. They are giving them medication and all that. They are not promoting LGBT. But when the doctor says that I am going to do a surgical operation to remove your penis and create an avenue for you to be to have vagina, remove your breast that is not cancerous, but I want to remove it for the purposes of you becoming a transgender and giving you hormones so that you will be able to be a woman, you will feel like a man and go and do the things you want to do, desire, you are promoting. So let the distinction be clear. And that is what we are saying that, that's what we're saying, that if you say that nobody should promote, not that, we didn't say nobody should disseminate information and nobody should, give counseling. We are saying that whatever you are doing, don't use it to advocate, don't use it to promote, don't use it to campaign. So you don't need exemption. That is what's bizarre. The moment you grant this as that immunity, you have said that and you read it together. So if all these sections is exempted, they are exempted from it, then it means you are a professor. You can write a book and promote LGBT.
Now, there's a question here for you. It says, you are a pastor. Will you be punished? It says he's a pastor. Will he be punished if he offers care to people suffering from LGBTQ in his church?
If somebody goes to church and he's careful, how are you? Have you done your quiet time? How is that a promotion of LGBT? So see how the whole thing is being misconstrued. But the way they are saying that if a pastor is there, LGBT, all the LGBT people here come, and when you come, in this church, go and do whatever you want. I'm even giving you lubricants. We are giving you condoms. We are giving you this. We are even giving you new gay hookups. Go and do this and do that. You are a pastor, but you are promoting LGBT. You are not counseling. You are not providing care. That is a distinction. That is what they have done. So what they are doing, what they have said is that you can be a counselor, you can be a doctor, you can be a pastor, and then you, under the guise of counseling, promote, make it attractive. Even go on TV and preach a sermon and say, every LGBT person, come to church, come for lubricants, go and use so that you can do more. You go, come, let me show you techniques that a woman can sleep with a woman. Come, LGBT, everybody should do it. When you do that, that you are protected under the disaster NDC has passed, because when they take you to court, but I'm a pastor, I'm a professional counselor, and I'm immune under clause 9. You'll be set free. That's the bill they have passed.
The speaker yesterday said he wanted to meet leadership of parliament to discuss these. What was the outcome of that meeting, if you know?
I'm yet to be apprised of the outcome of that meeting. As the one I have information, then I can express my opinion.
Okay. Because a quick question also, it says, do lawyers defend people in public or in the confines of the court? How does the basic right of an individual to counsel be curtailed by a law? That will be contrary to the Constitution.
The question I'm asking is, Winston, you have the law, 2024. Please point to me to any page in that bill that says that if a lawyer represents a gay person, you'll be jailed. That if a doctor attends to a gay patient, you'll be jailed. That if a counselor comes in contact with a gay person, you'll be jailed. They should point it out. So all those are fallacies. They are lies. Point it to me. You have a bill. Please read it to me. Is there anywhere that is criminalizing representing gay people? Point it to me. Nobody is able to point. They're just speculating through propaganda because they don't want it. And NDC, surprisingly,
but Reverend Tim Kojo, I look at subsection 3. That says a person who offers premises or any other movable or immovable assets or provides any form of assistance for purposes of promoting an activity.
For purposes of what?
Promoting an activity.
For purposes of what?
Promoting an activity.
So, yes.
Prohibited under this act, commits an offense and is liable on summary conviction to a term of imprisonment of not less than 5 years and not more than 10 years.
So, for purposes, is that not what you read?
Mm-hmm.
For purposes of promoting, that's what you read.
Yes.
So how does that mean that?
What is your understanding? What is your understanding? What is your understanding of purposes of promoting?
No, what is your understanding?
Yes.
And the simple question I asked, that a lawyer who is representing a murderer and goes to court to defend a murderer, has he promoted murder?
Tell me.
No, he hasn't promoted murder.
So if that is the case,
if that is the case,
yes, but if that is the case, and that person exempt under this session?
No. So you don't need exemption, and that is why no lawyer.
So if they decide to make it very clear, what's wrong with it?
No, there is no clarity. It's contradiction. You are cancelling it. Your no lawyer needs exemption to represent any murderer. And when they go to court, they don't go and say, my lord, my client who has been convicted for murder reserves his right for murder. Now, murder is attractive. People are encouraged to do murder. They should buy more guns and go and murder. That is promotion. That is the definition of promotion. Do you understand? That's the definition of promotion. But you go to court and you also, the way they arrested the client, they denied him bail. There's no evidence suggesting that my client actually tried this person. You are not promoting murder. You are defending.
So, Reverend Tim Kojo, there's something, and you are a third-time member of Parliament. You know that after the passage of an act, the drafters would look at it and look at all the contradictions that you talk about, work on it, and then send it to the president for assent. You don't think that that will be done in this case if there's contradiction?
No drafter has a right to vary decisions passed in Parliament. So
if there are contradictions, hold on a minute, Reverend Tim Kojo.
So when there are contradictions, the Parliament at the time party, and when members prompt them that this is a contradiction, you are doing a dangerous bill, which is rather going against the object of the bill, and that it is rather going to protect the very people and the very mischief you want to kill. And the whole deputy speaker presiding says you can do whatever you like. We will not listen to you, we won't delete it. Majority that chief whip, they stand to spiritually defend it. And they tell me that now you have noticed that it's a lapse, it's a challenge, it's a desire, it's a contradiction. So some drafters to go and sit somewhere and recraft. That is not parliamentary procedure. So all that we are saying is that in this country, when 2024 the bill was passed, how many people disagreed with that bill? How many people? The only people I know on record that I can cite on record are the people who took it to court, challenging that some aspect of it. Some they contended in court, Supreme Court, that there were some aspects of it that were to them they had problems with it, and that the court should ensure that Parliament strikes it out before they present it to President. And then the whole of Ghana, media, MPP, NDC, everybody said they disagreed with that person and his opinion, and that the bill is sacrosanct, especially NDC and their candidates. And they went and said, the bill is sacrosanct. It hasn't been any change. Why are they delaying it? Why are they using legalities to delay it? They should sign it. But if they don't sign it, vote them out. And then when we come, we will sign the same bill. So the only people who has the moral ground to even demand one or two changes in the bill is Richard Alaskai, who maintained that contention at that time. Not the NDC, who opposed Richard Alaskai and accused Richard Alaskai of having been hired by MPP to defeat them. You shouldn't be the people, Mahama Yarega, Sam George, and all the NDC apparatchiks. They who oppose Richard Alaskai and their propaganda should not be the people coming to delete 32 provisions, coming to introduce 31, because they have suddenly found out that journalists, doctors, lawyers, and nurses, and international NGOs and professors are not protected in that bill. Didn't they see it then? It is so that lawyers, journalists, and all these groups were not protected in that bill. Why were they pushing that the president should sign it so that we are in this country where journalists will go to jail? Is hypocrisy, the double standard? That is what we are exposing. And that's why we are saying that if you have that drink this cup of water, drink it, healthy also. But if he refuses to drink it, his will put him out. I'll come and drink it. Pastor Mahama, you have been voted. The same cup has been brought to you, the same water. You are saying, oh no, let's pour some out. Let's remove some impurity. There are some 22 impurities in there.
Well, that's what Parliament has passed. So, what are you going to do now, John and Tim Kojo?
So we are waiting for the outcome of the meeting the Speaker and our leadership had, and then we will advise ourselves on the best course of action.
And the best course of action includes?
And then I'm saying, subject to the feedback we will have, the caucus will take a position.
All right. Thank you very much, John and Tim Kojo, Member of Parliament for Asin South and a co-sponsor of the Proper Human Sexual and Family Values. Stay with us. This is the Super Morning Show. We'll be right back after these.
The World Cup football fever is here, and Electroland Ghana Limited is bringing the excitement of the stadium right in.
Achieve results through people. Then join the Chartered Institute of Human Resource Management Ghana for the CIHRM 2026 conference under the theme Advancing Human Resource Excellence in Ghana: Leadership, Technology and Governance on 10th and 11th June 2026 at Alisa Hotel, Accra. Register today at www.cihrmghana.org. For bulk tickets, sponsorships and partnerships, contact Adelaide on 0508 822 456 or Audrey on 0508 824 058. CIHRM 2026 conference, shaping the future of HR in Ghana.
Every mosquito study run away. Sasso, mi se come tonton preko. Sasso, kum tonton preko. Nani sham ne die demo stronko.
This advert is FDA approved.
Never felt this free before. I'm high and I'm getting higher.
Welcome to the Joy Sports World Cup Minute with me, Daniel Kranting. 7 African referees have been included in the final list of officials selected for the 2026 FIFA World Cup to be hosted across the United States of America, Canada, and Mexico. The expanded 48-team tournament will run from 11 June to 19 July 2026. As preparations ramp up, the World Football Governing Body FIFA has released a list for the match officials for the tournament, with 7 African referees making the list. Leading the list is Pierre Gislan Acho of Gabon, alongside South Africa's Tom Ambongile, Somalia's Omar Abdul Kadir Artan, a trio representing the diversity and growing strength of African officiating. They are joined by Mauritania's Dahani Beida, Algeria's highly rated Mustafa Gobal, the experienced Egyptian Amin Mohamed Omar, and Morocco's Jalal Jayed. And that's all for the Joy Sports World Cup Minute with me, Daniel Kranting.
Super Morning Show.
Yeah, and that's Daddy Lumba with Sikasem. See Sikane ma penyin. Hey abofra. Na abofra ye penyin. Yeah, in that side, yeah, fine, that's true. But when it comes to love, child, it's not always about money. I know Kojo disagree, but hey, it's not always about money. I know that if you don't have money and you go to a funeral, there's a funeral in your family, you pack the chairs. That's what someone told me, that if you don't have money and there's a funeral in your family, you pack chairs as your contribution to the funeral.
Well, I believe that friends are for inconveniences. Love is the basic building block of humanity, and humanity lives in the world, and the fuel for the world is money. So you can't go without money.
But you know this there's this I know the story of a banker, okay, who never attended any funeral. So when it's time, she would just send you money. Now, when she lost one of her parents, she prepared for her colleagues. You know what they did? They actually sent one of them to go and make the donation and come back.
Yeah, and that's where you also have to see the money differently. Some people argue that, like yesterday, I was speaking about my friends who went for a funeral and had to leave Accra 4 a.m. and returned at 10 p.m. because of bad roads, yeah? Some people argue that, so why don't you just send the money? And I say, if you can go and if it means a lot to you, travel for the funeral. Funeral tourism is great, actually. But in traveling for the funeral, for example, if you are moving your car to Kumasi and back, you're going to do at least 2,000 cedis on fuel. You're going to have snacks on the way. You're going to born someone as well. So it's actually more expensive to travel for funerals than to just send money, no matter the amount of money you are spending, because your time should also be calculated and valued. So the banker who was just sending money was just taking the easy way out. To actually travel for the funeral meant that he was actually going to spend a lot more. So it's the same sikasem. If we are able to value every activity and assign some monetary value to it, you realize that there are some things, they are priceless.
Okay.
But everything also has a price.
Well, everything has a price. You've just indicated certain things are priceless. And so when people show up, and look, I attend funerals, okay? And some of the funerals, you show up there. Sometimes you just show up there very late. And I have a friend whose father's funeral I attended, Kojo. You know, after the funeral, I went to the funeral in a branded car, right? And post the funeral, whenever there are conversations in there, because they were having meeting, and then they said, Yeah, Mikpo Joy of Afilo Meta of Afida. Like, we saw the Joy FM vehicle here. Why did the vehicle? And they said, it was because of me. Now, every time there's a meeting, that friend of mine is always mentioned as, because of you, these people came here. Yes, it had to cost me fuel. But for him, the show of love, that priceless thing that you did, is what stays with him. While it will cost you fuel to drive there, okay? Mm-hmm. For the family, they look at your presence. So, so what if I decided that, okay, you know what, guy, I'm going to send you money.
Yeah.
All the money that I used to buy fuel, I'll send it to you. The status he enjoys today, he probably may not enjoy it. Mm-hmm. So for that person, that act that you did, okay, at every point in time, he remembers it. When my father died, he was sick, right? He wanted to come to the funeral, and I said, you don't have to. He said, no. My brother, this is not, I don't have to. And it's not a case of, I can send, I want to be there.
Yeah.
Because for him, show of love is what matters. As for the money, you bring it. It is good, mm-hmm. because money will solve a lot of the problems. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, your presence too is what matters. Because when they do the funeral, you see, as for the Nsa body, and sometimes they don't even announce it, but they say, hey, for bayo. That's how it works. So people, the reason they expect people to show up is because they want that funeral to be remembered. That's the funeral that people came. So, look, I still insist that money is good. It is very, very important. But money is not everything. I've seen people say, but the Bible says, that's what you think. I'm not against the Bible, but why do we think that because the Bible has said that? First of all, that's why I said, send me the scripture. Solomon said that, right? Send me the scripture and let's find out who said that. That is why I like the New Testament. The things that Jesus Christ said in some of the versions is in red. Mm-hmm. Red. So when you look at what Jesus Christ said, you can see this is what Jesus said. And this is what Paul said. Then we'll do the analysis. We'll look at, you can talk about inspiration, but I'll look for God himself. That's what I mean. So, this whole thing about, it's in the Bible. Yeah, it's in the Bible. When it suits us, we use the Bible. But I say, let me look for that scripture. Kojo, let's acknowledge our partners. I'll look for that scripture.
Well, Infantsipim is 150 years, and we are still raising funds to support the 150th anniversary and also to strengthen infrastructure, enhance student development, and preserve the proud legacy of Infantsipim School. So if you want to contribute, it's easy, it's secure. Dial *920*1876#. Let's come together to honor the past, empower the present, and build the future. Infantsipim at 150 Jane Shekan.
So I've seen the verse. That's Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 19. So Solomon. Okay, not bad. But CompuGhana Goal Rush season is here. The World Cup fever is on and everyone is getting excited. CompuGhana says the match shouldn't just be on the pitch. You can bring the stadium experience home, and this is the time to buy your crystal clear TV, sound bars, home theater, smartphones, laptops, projectors, and more at unbeatable prices. Remember, this isn't just a discount sale. It's a chance to win a 100-inch 4K smart TV, cash laptops, phones, and many other amazing prizes when you spend 1,000 cedis or more. Rush to any CompuGhana showroom or shop online at CompuGhana.com. Call 0302-752020. WhatsApp 0243-143143. CompuGhana Go Rush season, the ultimate football experience.
And if you are trying to get your eSIM, you don't need to join any queue. With MTN, it's easy. If you've been wanting to switch to an eSIM, all you need to do is to download the MTN app, the My MTN app. You download it and you can set up your eSIM yourself right from your the comfort of your couch. No queues, no waiting, no take a ticket. You just open the My MTN app, you follow the steps, and boom, you are live. It's the ultimate life hack. So grab your phone, download the My MTN app if you haven't already, and skip the queues today.
Now, are you an HR professional, people manager, business leader, or someone interested in how organizations achieve results through people? Then the CIHRM 2026 conference is for you. The Chartered Institute of Human Resource Management Ghana invites you to its flagship annual conference under the theme Advancing Human Resource Excellence in Ghana, Leadership, Technology and Governance. The conference takes place on Wednesday 10th and Thursday 11 June 2026 at the Alisa Hotel North Ridge. Registration fees as follows. Student members is 2,500, I beg your pardon, 2,500. Members in good standing, 3,700. And non-members, 4,500. Groups of 5 or more can enjoy up to 10% discount. Register now at cihrmghana.org. For bulk registration, sponsorships, and partnership opportunities, contact Adelaide on 0508 822 456 or Audrey on 0508 824 058 or email a.latte@cihrmghana.org or a.sapia at cihrmghana.org. CIHRM 2026 conference shaping the future of HR in Ghana.
Now the Electroland Ghana soccer promotion is officially on with massive discounts, amazing freebies and big winning opportunities. Now this World Cup season, bring the stadium right into your living room with the stunning smart TVs from Samsung, TCL and NASCO, starting from just 699 Ghana cedis. Feel every goal, every save, every celebration in crystal clear picture quality like you are live at the stadium. And that's not all. Upgrade your phone with incredible deals on your home with incredible deals on air conditioners, air coolers, refrigerators, chest freezers, washing machines, microwaves, air fryers, blenders, water dispensers, small kitchen appliances, and so much more from trusted brands like Samsung, TCL Media, and NASCO. So if you are planning watch parties with family and friends, this is the perfect time to shop and save big with Electroland Ghana. Plus, every purchase gives you the chance to enter the exciting Achadi Ekesi raffle for even bigger rewards. So visit any Electroland Ghana showroom nationwide and authorized dealer shops across Ghana today. You can call 0503 159 739 or you visit electrolandgh.com. Electroland Ghana, bringing the stadium home.
Now, looking to upgrade your workspace or restock your essentials, then Kingdom Books has something special just for you. Come through and enjoy unbeatable deals on all your stationery needs, from notebooks, pens, and printers to school and office supplies. So whether you're a student, teacher, or business owner, we've got everything to keep you organized and productive. And that's not all. Transform your space with your stylish and affordable home and office furniture, from comfortable office chairs and study desk to modern home pieces that bring life to your space. Quality meets affordability right here. Big discounts up to 70% quality products. Bring your family, tell a friend, and don't miss out on these amazing offers at Kingdom Book Yard Sales. Venue, Kingdom Books Office at Osu. Time 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. daily. Kingdom Books Yard Sales. Shop smart, save big. For inquiries, contact Kingdom Books on and stationery on 0501 401 050 or 0244 311 955.
How do we build Ghana's agricultural self-reliance through innovation? It's a conversation we are having this month here on the Super Morning Show as part of the Joy Business Super Morning Show Agribusiness Month in this month of June. Now, what ideas do you have? You can also share them with us, those in the agribusiness space. How do we build Ghana's agri self-reliance through innovation? The conversations are here on Joy FM and Joy News.
Well, look, Kojo, this 2026, don't lend me something small ruin long-time relationships. Say yes to that I can afford it feeling with an ABSA credit card, because with an ABSA credit card, you get up to 55 interest-free days, flexible limits, worldwide acceptance to pay now and sort it out later, and up to 40% discount offerings from alliance partners. Visit an ABSA bank branch to apply for an ABSA credit card today. Your story matters. ABSA. And there are loads of messages coming in. Still on this money matter. I think we have to make time and talk about this money matter. Papi says, good point, Winston. It's essential to always cross-check what is recorded in the Old Testament against the teachings of Jesus Christ. This one, we take do analysis. When you need to make a point and you realize that the Bible doesn't support you, then you go and look for the author of the Bible. It's not easy. But like I've indicated, Charlie, money is good. But in all things, it's also important that you do other things, just not money. Okay. So I've looked at that scripture, for instance, that says, it says, a feast is made for laughter, wine makes life merry, and money is the answer for everything. Okay? The New Living Translation says, a party gives laughter, wine gives happiness, and money gives everything. Does money give everything? Kojo, does money give everything?
Well, I think that money stops all nonsense.
Does it give everything?
Yes, it does. And maybe one of these days I would come with diagrams, annotated diagrams, to explain my thinking about money. Look, in the world we live now, from birth to death, you need money. That's through every transition you need money. The other virtues, the other things you need are there, they are great, but money is the currency for movement, survival, and in some instances, to have life. Yeah. Beyond what the Creator freely gives. Beyond what, aside the things that the Creator freely gives, every other thing you need money to thrive. That also doesn't mean that our insatiable appetite to look for money must be encouraged. Where people are stealing, people are engaged in corruption, people want fast money. Charlie, I've also come to realize that if you make your money properly and you're enjoying the money, it's nicer. If you make money well, if you don't steal, if you don't kill, if you don't do every other insane thing, and you make money through the right channels, enjoying that money is really nice.
Well, you need family. I like it, when people die peacefully in the presence of their family. And sometimes you may have money. Someone says you probably could be sick, but money can't heal you. Well, yeah, but that means that that sickness, they don't have a cure for it. But sometimes when you need a donor, and the donor is not prepared to accept money, that's when you know that it's not always money. There are some donors who say, because this guy wronged me, I'm not going to do it. That's when you realize it's not all about money.
Yeah, you've not been to India.
Okay. But you see, if that's the only donor, then you will know. But folks, that'll be all from us this morning. And in the spirit of money is one from Pa Thomas, Sika Yemoja. My name is Winston Amoah.
My name is Kojo Boateng. Adobia is here.
With the news at 10.